Happy Friday, everyone. I'm doing it again, you guys. I'm doing the IVF this second time around, and I'm very hopeful and grateful that I get the opportunity to do this again. And I just don't know. I can't explain it, but this time around, I feel like it's so much different than the first cycle that I did. And this is going to be my second cycle of the IVF, and I'm very hopeful, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this journey. Let's go and let's do this. Welcome back to That's It. So yeah, you guys, I am so excited that I'm doing the IVF again. And like I said in my video, that this time around is just so different. I'm more calmer. I'm more relaxed. I am not stressed. I don't have any anxiety. And my nurse, my new nurse, Nikki, she's amazing. She's so awesome. She's taking step by step with me. We taking it slow. And I just love that type of, I just love her energy and her personality. And this is the type of nurse that I needed, opposed to the first nurse, Alex, was Alexa, excuse me. And I just feel like with Alexa, with my first nurse, I just didn't get that comfort from her. The feeling that I got was just rush, 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 rush. You got to get this, you got to get that. Certain medication was just not authorized, and I had to go back and forth with the pharmacy and my insurance when it was her job to do, when I spoke about it in my previous video. And it was just a lot. It was just a lot on me. I was traveling from New York, coming back here, and I just feel like the first time around it felt rushed to me, and nothing was explained thoroughly to me, even though they gave me actually email me videos um, of how that medication should be administered, excuse me. And Apollo, stop. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so relaxed today. I just didn't feel like, sitting on a desk and doing this video. So I'm just doing it on the couch, and Apollo's next to me licking my foot. Probably is very tasty. I don't know. I just took a shower and everything. But anyway, but like I was saying, and I just feel like any questions that I had and I asked Alexa, I just feel like she was just very short with me. And I know that she was handling a lot of patients. I'm not her only patient, which I get. But if this, as a patient who's new at this, new with the IVF, and especially the whole protocol and everything, you would think that you will take your time and explain it to the patient, and I didn't get that sense from her. So, and I was just so stressed with the whole medication, my anxiety of the seeing needles, because I'm petrified of needles. And my husband was great the first time around. He was really awesome, administering the medication to me and everything. I was like a big baby and freaking out because I can't stand needles. And there's one time I missed the medication, missed taking it, excuse me. And I just feel like it just wasn't our time to do it. Even though we spent a lot of money on the medication, the doctor's appointment co-pays, the genetic testing, it was like 1900. It it was a lot of money that we spend, but I'm grateful at the same time that our insurance company covered majority of it as well, because most insurance don't cover the IVF treatment at all. A lot of people have to pay out of pocket. So I'm grateful and thankful that I paid, some of it, even though my husband and I don't have that type of money laying around, but we worked it out and we pushed through and we made it happen, just like we make anything happen when it comes to certain circumstances. But this time around, I feel like, my body's not stressed, because when your body's stressed, and this is just my opinion, I feel like the medication is not going to be receptive to your body when you're stressed and have anxiety, and just like you're all over the place. And I feel like the first cycle of my IVF, I was just all over the place. I was a little bit miserable. I was not happy. And it was a lot of stuff was just going on in my life as well, on top of doing the treatment. So I just feel like it just didn't work. I feel like, I don't know, the feeling that I'm getting, my body didn't take the medication that for me to produce enough eggs or whatever. That's my mindset. But this time around, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like I feel like I'm ready to run a marathon, and that's how it feels like with this second round of the IVF. That I'm ready to go. Like, let's do this. And that's the feeling and energy and the vibe that I'm getting. And I love it. And right now, I'm doing my first patch, estrogen patches. I'm taking one right now, and then tomorrow morning, excuse me, Monday morning, I take my Centrotide injection, which one of my coworker, which she's a nurse, and she's going to help me to administer that for me, because my husband is going to be sleeping, so she's going to do it, and then my husband's going to do it the next day. But it's just looking great. It's just positive energy, and at the end of the day, whatever happens, I accept. And if this second cycle don't work with the IVF, then my husband and I, we will make a decision what's the next step that we should do to start a family. But I'm very hopeful. I'm definitely grateful for the opportunity that the Lord gave me this chance to do this again. And at the end of the day, all I can do is just pray, stay positive, and it's in God's hands. God's will be done in my life, and He will prevail, and He will make it happen for me. I just can't see that He wouldn't bless me to have a child and to be pregnant, because that's all I wanted. That's all I pray for each and every day, and telling the Lord, I want to become a mom. I want to be pregnant. And if He can do it to Sarah and Hannah, and they were 99 years old, and I don't want to be 99 pregnant, obviously, but if He can do it for them and in the miracle, I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure with every fiber in my being, He's just going to do it for me. Maybe the first time around, it was just not my time. It was not. And He knows my age. He knows that, life is short, and whatever He's doing, He's working. And I truly, truly believe that. And I'm very positive, very hopeful that everything will work itself out. I let go, let God. It's in His hands. All I can do is just do my best, praying and being positive, and just hoping for the best, which I am. And I know that this before the end of the year, that I will become pregnant. I'm hoping, I'm praying it would be the it'd be the best gift that the Lord would give me to be a mother. And if that would just be my miracle child, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I wanted two, but this is the cards that I'm dealt with of my situation, for me to do the IVF. And if the Lord blessed me with one child, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. And they have their cousins. And I hope that they will be super close and will be with each other and help each other out when things get tough. And if, God forbid, when I'm no longer on this earth, that they will have their cousins. And that's all that matters to me, because family is super important. And that's the most important thing in my life, to have a family and to grow a family with my husband. And yeah, I'm really excited and looking forward to this second round of the IVF and this journey. And I'm just really pumped and very positive. And yeah, I'm freaking out of the needles, but I'm going to be fine, because I'm just not going to let it get in my head. And I already know this time around how it works. So I'm not surprised. There's nothing to expect, because I hate surprises. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. So just keep us in your prayers, you guys. And I really appreciate you just listening and watching this video. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go and let's start this journey of the IVF round 2. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.